Hello everybody, my name is David, and welcome back to another Minecraft video on our channel. And today, I have created a series of pathway designs in Minecraft for you to use yourself, for you to test out the techniques. And this is kind of like more pathway designs. I will be using some of the techniques I used in my original video, except in this one I put more effort into it, because as you can see, I went to the actual biomes that the pathways would probably be used in, and I figured out how to kind of surpass some problems for multiple scenarios with it, and I really did try harder this time, so that's why it took longer. I apologize everyone, I was busy with school and homework and that sort of thing. That's what's going to be expected for the school year now, unfortunately, but I'm going to keep getting videos out for you guys, do not worry. So yeah, I hope you guys all learned something. Sorry, voice crack. But yeah, I hope you all learned something new that you didn't in today's video, or at least a new technique or something, you guys. And if nothing else, I hope you were entertained, I guess. But yeah, that's all from me. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Alright, everybody, so the first pathway design for today is actually in a jungle, if you could not tell. So obviously, if you're going to build in a jungle, you're going to have to adjust the landscape just a little, and just make it a bit smoother and work better, but what I decided looked good would also to be using the coarse dirt, and if possible, sneak in some normal dirt, maybe even a bit of mud, since, you know, with the rainforest jungle, fairly similar, and then I used spruce for the stairs, since it looks most similar to dirt. I just thought it would look the best for this area, and I used oak and jungle logs with lanterns on them for the lighting of the pathway. I scattered some of these fences around because I thought it looked nice, and also some pressure plates randomly, sporadically placed in front of this little house I made to just kind of be a bit of a placeholder for things. It's kind of simple, kind of not. I understand you can't find a lot of these blocks in the jungle, but hey, I don't have any interior either. But that's not what matters. Let's just get on to the second design of the day. So the next design I'm showcasing today is not the house. It's not the little garden place, but the pathway for it. So what I did was pretty much every block over here. And first of all, though, let's actually talk about the house. I didn't really do too much for it, just a tiny little interior. I could add more, I could add less. Who knows? But I personally don't really like. I tried something new basically for the roof, and yeah, I don't really like it that much. But that's not what we're here for. We are here for the pathway in the garden. So I don't know what style it is. It's just a little garden, and the pathways I used coarse dirt. You can use normal dirt, whatever. But then grass won't grow if it's coarse dirt. So, and then I put stones on the pathways, like those little stones you see in gardens like that. And if you wanted to, I couldn't, but like if you're good at redstone, one of these for the pathway could actually trigger the entrance to a secret base, which is another bonus for the pathways. However, I'm not good at redstone, I can't demonstrate that. But yeah, so the house, if you're curious and you want to build something of the similar cabin style, it is a 5x7 house with not including the spruce on the edges over here. And then I also connected things up like this, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 technically, I think. And of course I used lanterns, they look really good hanging up. And I just sporadically placed plants and bushes and other nice looking stuff around. So yeah, that's this design. Now let's move on to the next one. So the next thing I want to show everyone today is a pathway for the Mesa. And of course, I did have to take a minute altering the landscape just a tad so it kind of evened out a bit. You know, that's just something I don't really talk about. But this actually does work very well during the nighttime, this pathway. If I just set it to night. As you can see, the pathway glows phenomenally, and that's because we can put torches under things like this. You can put carpet on torches, and you don't fall through, so we have that, and we have this. So this is all just a firmly lit pathway, And of course, so it looks realistic, I had some lanterns set out here, and I think it looks pretty sweet. So we walk down this, I feel like using the podzol, although you don't find it over here, I'm doing what aesthetically looks pleasing. You can always do more of the brown concrete powder and stuff like that, if that is what is available for you. So next up here, we have some lights on the steps, and I'm going to mix some andesite in with it. I wanted it to look nice and hard, and like it's not going to fall over, so I use stone bricks. And the next thing is a bit of redstone, actually. So all that it really is a bit of a redstone trail behind this button, going to a sticky piston right here. And the reason why this is obsidian is because slime blocks will get stuck on other blocks if it isn't obsidian. But basically what it is, it's a slime block launcher, which is really useful for the types of pathways like this, where it is kind of going quite steep uphill. So I decided to use stone and andesite for that. I felt like it looked better for on the way up, and also I had it flat right here for when the lanterns are, so of course it still stays lit. So I had another launcher right here, and then it goes back into using the dirt, the coarse dirt, the podzol, and the concrete. And which actually goes really well up here. Just one sec, I'm going to make it day again. But yeah, it goes really well up here because we do actually have natural coarse dirt around here. Sorry, it just slipped my mind right then. But yeah, and then we got a nice, like, forest kind of area up here. And honestly, I don't really like the green of the grass, but it looks pretty sweet anyhow. Alright, and the fourth and final thing I have time for to show you today, in terms of pathways, is this pathway for a taiga biome, specifically a mega one, because we got this, the podzol spawning naturally, which I think contrasts really well with the stone pathway, actually. But probably the best thing about it overall is that we have these boulders here, or like mossy cobblestone rocks, and obviously I did add some slabs and stairs. I kind of gave it some better shaping. But overall, making this pathway mossy looks really great combined with all the environments that we're in right now. So the blocks I used, I also put random stone buttons all around this area because realistically, we would have some rocks around. The palette I used was a gray palette with gravel, cobblestone, andesite, and mossy cobblestone, which you can get in crafting with some vines, which I believe grow on trees. Well, not around here, but you can find them, don't worry. But, yeah, that is pretty much for the video, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed everything. It was fun. It was time-consuming. I apologize for the lack of uploads. I'm going to try to get going on that more if possible. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed everything. And I also hope that you might have learned something new in today's video. So that's all from me, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Oh, I fell in the tree. Goodbye.